off in time, it'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Western Michigan. He's going to score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards lead. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Trying the old counter play here. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He's looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Great catch and run for 6.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And here's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. The first down and still motoring. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Pirates come to the line in a hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So it's second and long at the 20. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Well, Kurt, Western Michigan has the lead here. We've got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story.
21, East Carolina, 14.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Gonna run it. It's Burgess. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. The ball is picked off. He can go. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
East Carolina, 21.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Pirates looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Here's the second down play. A play action, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he throws his third interception of the day. Now he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First and goal here for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second and goal for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Broncos. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Michigan, 35. East Carolina, 21.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The gain makes it second and medium.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Trying to create here on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Perkins. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
A deep shot to the right. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold. Nullifies the play. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or
looking for a man deep down the middle. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down. And they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Off the play fake on first down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Comes Western Michigan's offense out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Get some space around the 30. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And in first down, right back to the running game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And it's a bunch formation. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Burgess. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Here's the handoff on a counter. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Right through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And he's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
trying for a fourth down completion. Defense is coming after him. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Western Michigan has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Pirates looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Grinding away on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful you cannot turn the football over.
Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The back's got it on a counter.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So, first and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. There's the handoff. Trying to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw now on first down. The pass is caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, he makes the catch. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Leaning on the run game here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Past the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
East Carolina, 28.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, the offense is taking advantage, and the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
52, East Carolina, 28.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet